Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris from Team MLH. I'm doing a UA deck build here. This is a really fun low tier deck for locals or for just playing with your friends. So we'll get right into it. Start out with the monsters. We got 3 UA midfielders. Now this is the 1/3 of monster you run. It's your only normal summon, so it's basically your win condition. You definitely want to see this. We only run 2 of the others because they're high level monsters. You don't usually want to see them in your hand at least first. You definitely want to see this guy first. So we'll get right into the offensive monsters. We run 2 Dreadnought Dunkers. These guys, this guy is basically your big beater. He's your main OTK monster and everything. This is what you want to attach your equip card to. Then we have your other offensive monster. We have Mighty Slugger. Now the way he works is when you attack, it's a guaranteed attack because they can't respond to attacks with this monster. So it's really good if you want a guaranteed attack. And then we run one rival rebounder. Now he's good. He's a one monster tribute summon, so with his effect that's really good. So you can special summon from the graveyard, but you only want one of those because you don't usually want to tribute summon with UAs. Then we'll get into our defensive monsters. We have 2 Perfect Ace. Now he's just a negate and destroy, so great defensive monster with a high defense of 2,500. And then you got 2 Goalkeeper with defense of 2,800. And he'll keep one of your UAs alive, so you can have at least 1 UA monster on the field, hopefully by the end of your opponent's turn, if you don't OTK them, so you can keep a UA monster on the field and keep your plays going. And then we run 2 Blockbacker. His effect's really good just for keeping effects out of the way and stopping plays when people special summon. Then we get into our 1 main deck hand trap, which is 2 Ghost Reaper. We won 2 of these, but I'm not going to show an extra deck because it's really a preferred extra deck. It depends on who you're playing against and stuff like that. And I also have Pot of Extravagance in here, so it's just you build your extra deck how you think you should, depending on who you're playing. So we'll move these out of the way and get right into our spells and traps. You want to run 3 Signing Deal. Now, Signing Deal is really good so you can get your midfielder out on the field, and it's basically a guaranteed 2 monsters on the field. So if you have a UA monster in your field, you can, or in your hand, you can switch your midfielder that you just special summon, normal summon your midfielder, and then special summon into another UA monster. So you have 2 there. It's really good going first card, and also a really good card to get your midfielder out. We'll run 3 Powered Jersey. Now this is your OTK card. This thing is overpowered. Definitely look up this effect. You got to run 3 of these just so you make sure you see it, so you can definitely OTK. And then of course you can search it with your trap card that you can banish from the grave. Then we're going to run 2 of the field spells, which is UA Stadium, and then 2 Terraformings. Stadium's definitely something you don't have to see, so we don't want to run 3 of them, but it's really good to add an extra boost of 500 attack when you special summon UA monster, and so you can search out your other UA monsters that you may need when you normal summon midfielder. Then we'll go into 3 Foolish Burial Goods. Now this is really good so you can run, so you can put in penalty box, dump penalty box, and then when you banish it, you can search for any UA spell. So that's a really great way to get out Signing Deal. So if you don't have a midfielder, a really great way to get out Power Jersey, so you can really have that guaranteed OTK. Then we run 3 Pot of Extravagance. Like I said, with the cherries, not any specific extra deck. It's just a preferred thing, but this deck is very bricky, so you definitely want to run these so you make sure you can fix your hand whenever it may be needed. Now, I main deck 3 Called by the Graves because this deck can easily be stopped by most hand traps, Troll, Ash, things like that. So Called by the Grave definitely keeps your plays going. 1 Rhoda for obviously so you have something else to get out midfielder, and then Monster Reborn in case someone kills your midfielder, or any time you want an extra boost to get another monster that's been killed or sent to the graveyard. And then of course Penalty Box. This is your 1 trap. We run 3 of those. Now this is really good, like I said, for Foolish Burial Goods, so you can dump it and search for a field spell or any UA spell. And then it's also a really good trap to keep you safe. If something attacks you, you can banish that card, or if something attacks your UA monster, it can banish till the second end phase, so it definitely keeps your plays rolling and keeps you protected. So that is the UA deck build. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment any questions you may have, or anything you might want to see next. Thanks guys.